Just the mic.
Another Friday, another stream, another one.
We did it. We made it.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get to see the chat.
Maybe.
We'll
see.
Have to just hope for the best.
I don't know.
One.
I don't know if it's gonna happen for you this time.
Maybe this time I don't get to see the chat.
This might be a chat-free stream.
A chat-free stream.
Hey guys, thanks for voting. You did it. We flipped the house.
No one's chatting yet.
Is anyone here?
Oh, people are here. Here they come. Now they're coming in.
We did it. Like, I think seven governorships. One of the most unfavorable voter suppression-y maps, and I think we only lost like 1 or 2 Senate seats.
Flip of the script. Flip this ship.
You guys did good. Thanks to everyone who did that. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for us. So
I'm happy for Nathan mostly.
So thank you. Thanks to everyone who was tweeting at me on Tuesday telling me they voted. That I really appreciated that. It felt good. It felt good to see civic engagement.
It felt good to feel good for once.
For once ever to feel good.
I did like that.
To not just sort of pretend everything's normal and ignore it, but to actually engage in what's going on and possibly have changed it for the better. So thank you all. Anyway,
your reward is Nathan won't talk about voting.
I will.
For this whole stream.
This is the last time I will talk about voting for at least 2 years.
Dark Maverick just subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Cam just subscribed with a tier 1 sub for the 5th month in a row and said, "What's fucking dongerinos? What's fucking dongerinos? It's actually my 12-month anniversary of watching these streams.
Wow.
Because November 10th, 2017 was my first stream and the day I made Yaffe. I love you, dongers."
Aww.
So this is Gaffey's birthday.
This is Gaffey's birthday. Happy birthday, Gaffey.
Happy birthday.
Happy... Yay.
I did it.
This is a happy mug. This mug is happy because of you guys.
This looks like the
Pride mug?
The Pride mug.
Because he's proud.
Yes.
He's proud and happy. I don't like how I drew the teeth, so no teeth.
No teeth.
No teeth.
You don't have to have teeth to be happy.
Yeah. Maybe like, oh, I don't like that though. Okay, so maybe teeth? Maybe teeth again.
What about one tooth?
No, I like that. That's pretty good.
3 lines. Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with just a 3-line.
Odie227 subscribed for the 9th month in a row.
Is it Tippity Toota? Is it Sonic has big hands? What are we saying?
Thanks.
Thanks. Just thanks.
Just thanks.
We're just saying
Lady
thanks.
Ascadelia just subscribed with Twitch Prime for the 10th month in a row.
It's prime time, baby. I know that one.
It's prime time, baby.
You may be wondering, where's Julia? Julia moved. So she's doing, I think, just taking some mental health day to deal with.
Yeah. Well, she's like packing up stuff.
She's packing.
She's hanging out with her family and her dog.
She's doing that.
And then she's moving.
She's moving closer
to Oklahoma.
And we'll never see her again.
We'll never see her again. She's gonna go work on a ranch now.
She's finally realizing her lifelong dream to be
in Oklahoma. She's always said that she wanted to be in Oklahoma.
Every stream she mentions that she wants to be in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But if you wanna hang out and chat with Julia, you should watch the Dropout Marathon on Twitch Presents. We're going to be auto-hosting that on the Drawfee channel as well.
Yep.
That's tonight, starting at 9 Eastern Standard Time, and going just all hours.
The Julia block, if you want to talk to Julia in the chat,
is when Cartoon Hell happens.
It's from midnight to 3 a.m.
Yeah, so any time in there.
Eastern Standard Time.
Julia, she's honestly doing more work. She's not in today, but she's ended up volunteering to do even more.
Never will there be a more talking to Julia time.
Yeah.
Where you're just talking to Julia, and we're not. And here's the thing about it too: You get to talk to Julia, and me and Nathan aren't here to fucking just heck shit up
Yeah,
constantly.
no, it's just going to be you guys and Julia watching some Cartoon Hell episodes. So if you haven't signed up for Dropout, or if it's not available in your country, you get to watch some of those.
You get to watch some of those, yeah.
So yeah, tune in. Maybe it'll tickle your fancy, and you'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll sign up.
Bear Overdrive subscribed for the 5th month in a row. Thank you so much, Bear Overdrive.
Have we gotten any drawing suggestions? I'm just fiddling with this mug, but this mug's done.
A gymnast kangaroo. Christine Draws said.
A gymnast kangaroo.
A gymnast kangaroo.
Look up a gymnast. I know what a kangaroo looks like.
It's a gymnast kangaroo.
Gymnasty.
Planet Fiction asks me if I'm going to announce my new stream name soon. And I think we're going to do that this weekend. Me and Julia, our game stream.
Maybe just doing like a floor routine.
We're renaming, we're rebranding. Probably tomorrow or something. We'll tell you guys about that.
I guess I'll look up.
We'll see.
Kangaroo.
We'll figure it out. Omega Dawning subscribed with Twitch Prime. It
is prime time, baby. See, the thing about kangaroos is their bodies don't do what people bodies do.
No.
So I've got to figure out what sort of gym routine. Maybe balance beam? Let's do a balance beam. Let's try that.
Make it doing like a split kick.
What?
Make it do a split kick.
Make it do a split kick?
Make it do a split kick on the balance beam.
Okay.
I know gymnastics.
Jacob knows gymnastics. If there's one thing Jacob knows, it's gymnastics.
You got a split kick. That's a popular move.
That's a popular move.
You got a toe flip.
You've got the one where you stick the landing.
Yep, the sticky landing.
The sticky landing. You've got, of course, the unamused, like sort of mouth to the side. That.
Yeah, you got that. That's the Maroney.
That's a classic.
The Maroney mouth.
Gymnast move. All right, so let's see. Let's get this going. You're starting me off with a challenge for my first drawing. I like it. No easy buckets.
No, we're not playing games here, Nathan. This
isn't
for fun.
So it's like just a jump, like this one, like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
A split kick.
Okay, so just sort of fully. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna work with kangaroo legs.
Aaron McYagerbaum said, "Hey guys, my great grandma's funeral was yesterday, and that was really rough. But I'm glad to be here with you. You guys always bring a smile to my face."
Aww.
Sorry to hear about your great grandma, but I'm also glad that you're here, and maybe we can give you something to enjoy. Hopefully, we'll do a good job.
Hopefully, we'll
today.
try. So, because kangaroo can't do split. Kangaroo can't do split.
You don't know. If it's a gymnast, it can.
Have you seen their legs? They don't bend that way.
There's only one thing I know.
They don't bend that way.
And it's that Bear with Arms subscribe with Twitch Prime.
How do I do?
And I
Jacob,
know that.
how do I do it? How do I do it?
Kick one forward, kick one back. It's not rocket science.
But
it's a split kick.
But they don't. It's like. Okay, hold on.
Nathan's drawing a kangaroo gymnast, and he's doing a real shit job of it so far.
Oh, this back leg is.
He's doing a real
hot garbage.
He's being a real asshole today.
I'm being an asshole today because Julia's not here to rein me in.
Nathan, I don't think you've ever been an asshole. I think it could be argued that I've been an asshole. I think there's definitely an argument there to be made. I think it could be argued that I'm being one right now.
No, you're right.
But I don't think you've ever been an asshole.
Kangaroos don't make any fucking sense, dude. Don't at me.
If you're a kangaroo,
don't at me.
Don't at Nathan.
All right, so he's doing the split. I started watching Fate Apocrypha.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. I started playing Diablo 3.
I want to talk about that.
Okay. It's good. I like it. I never played it. Now it's on the Switch, and so I can play it.
That's a good Switch game.
It's very fun.
Because you can just pull that out, murder a bunch of zombies, put it up.
Yeah.
It's great.
You get some loot. You get some XP. It's the opposite gaming experience from Hollow Knight, in my opinion. In that it's the opposite. They're both good, but Hollow Knight is when you want to feel frustrated, when you just want to feel frustrated.
Yeah.
And then
you feel well, it's like emotional highs and lows.
Right.
Like you feel really frustrated.
You feel frustrated for 95, and then you feel vindicated for 1, and then for 4 you're just sort of like, okay, all right, I can deal with this.
And then Diablo, you just kind of feel
you're just crushing.
You're just neutral.
You're just wrecking face. You're just relaxed and
yeah.
It's so cathartic.
Yeah, it puts you in a meditative state.
I love it.
Sonamuz just subscribed with a tier 2 sub. Nightcracken subscribed with Twitch Prime for the 10th month in a row.
And it is prime time.
A bunch of people have been giving us bits too, but I haven't been calling all those out.
Wow.
I'm just the worst. Just real garbage.
It's like, some arms, some gymnast's arms. I remember in high school, there was a girl who was a gymnast in my high school, and I complimented her for having strong arms, and she got very mad at me.
She got mad at you?
She thought it was an insult.
An insult.
She thought I meant it as an insult, but I was just impressed that she had such strong arms. So
well, I think Nathan, you were trying your best.
I was trying my best. We were having a real pleasant conversation, and then it just took a turn. I was like, okay, well, never mind then, I guess. But gymnasts have good arms.
Gymnasts have good arms.
Gymnasts have good arms. Sonic has big hands. Gymnasts have good arms. I don't know how to. I'll just give it people hands. Fuck it.
Thank you, everyone, complimenting me in the chat. I deserve none of it.
You getting comp?
I'm getting comps. Oh God! I almost knocked over the table. Then I really wouldn't deserve it.
No.
I'm getting some sick comps in the chat right now.
All right,
people are flooding me with comps.
Do you have gymnast arms?
I don't think it's because of my gymnast arms.
Is it because of your gymnast arms?
It's because of my gymnast personality.
Nice.
My shining gymnast personality, doing acrobatics.
And then I guess I gotta give it like a gymnast outfit. So sort of like one of these.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're getting compliments too.
Oh, nice.
Fernando ACVM said you guys are really handsome.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
We're just a couple handsome boys today.
We're just a couple handsome boys today.
I think normally it's like Julia's here.
Julia's here, so there's no reason to
there's no reason to look
elsewhere
at any other portion of the screen.
But we try. I'm wearing my Drawfee shirt. I try to either wear my Drawfee shirt,
my Drawfee hoodie.
Yeah.
But underneath, don't tell anyone this, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath, I'm wearing a Funhouse shirt.
Oh,
I'm repping 2 YouTube channels
That's
right now,
cool.
dude.
Hey, man.
I'm double tubing right now.
Hey, man. I've never seen a Funhouse, but I know you and Julia like them a lot. And
I'm 2-timing. I'm 2-tubing.
That's okay.
I don't know if that.
I'm just adding some.
If that breaks any rules.
Some sparkles. It doesn't. We just did a collab. We just did a collab with Polygon.
We did the Scooby-Doo app with Simone.
The Scooby-Doo app with Simone.
I thought was so funny.
The picture of Mama Mione is just the funniest thing.
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Nobody subscribed with Twitch Prime just now.
It's primetime, baby.
It's primetime, baby. Someone in the comments of that video said, like, I've never heard Nathan laugh like that before. As when you saw that picture.
I was so taken aback. I couldn't fathom it.
Oh, we were losing our minds.
It was so funny. God.
And Simone did a great job.
Yeah, what a treat.
Hosting. She's very funny.
It's very cool getting to work with people whose stuff I've just been a fan of.
Yeah, totally.
I would watch her SEO. What's that show called?
SEO Play.
SEO Play, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. There was this like very sort of surreal moment when I was reviewing the edit of the episode, just like listening back to Simone being like, Nathan.
Yeah.
Like, she's saying my name.
It's like that. I know her from the internet.
I know her from internet.
Yeah, I felt that way too.
It's cool. It's cool and fun.
Yeah, all those Polygon folks I was already a big fan of, all of them before I met them, and now I get to talk to them sometimes in real life. So, and they know my name.
It just goes to show.
And I know their names, and we're friends.
And we said piss.
And we said piss.
This is the kangaroo gymnast. How's that?
Chai tea, we definitely should do one with BDG at some point. Get Brian Gilbert in here.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to suggest that to you, Nathan, actually.
I like his videos.
We should reach out.
I like his videos, too.
His recent vids have been cracking me the fuck up.
The Zelda timeline that
one
ties it all together with Mario.
The Skyrim
Not
books.
Mario, Monopoly. Yep. Excuse me.
Skyrim books one, excellent. He did one where he reviewed all the hats in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, my God.
And that one really, really had me laughing.
It's fun to see new creative ways.
Oh wait, Materia 17 subbed. I noticed it.
Oh,
I got there. I'm sorry I looked
you.
away for even just a second. For even a split fucking second, I looked away.
Thank you. Is there any other stuff that happens when gymnasts do thing?
That's Nathan. You did a good job.
Thank you.
At making this work.
I made it work.
I know I gave you a hard time, like being like, "Hey, just make it do a split kick." But in my mind, I was like, I wouldn't fucking know how to make it do a split kick.
Well, now you
Glad
have
I'm
to.
not drawing.
Now you have to.
Now I have to.
I don't like this hand though. Hold on, let me fix this hand.
Some ploops. Subscribe for the 17th month in a row. That's a lot of months, ploops.
That's a lot of months.
Ploops, that's months on end. Aesthetic Squares just subscribed to the tier 1
Is that
sub.
older than Yaffe?
That's older than Yaffe.
Wow. Here we go.
Apparently Julia is in the chat somewhere.
Oh.
There she is.
Julia, you should be packing.
She said, I don't want to step on anyone, and I don't know what that's in reference to, but I don't think you have to step on anyone.
She has to step on people while she packs. Here we go. We're going to get these a little bit more graceful hands.
Unless you're, stepping on the people that you have to climb up to get up that corporate ladder.
Oh, there it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're stepping on the little people, it's because you got to get yours at the end of the day.
It's that grind. Yeah.
It's that grind.
Capitalism.
Julia's on that grind, and she'll step on anyone who needs to get stepped on to get to the top until she's the president.
Until she's the president. All right.
Of Oklahoma.
Do you guys like that?
I like that.
You guys like those hands?
I like those hands. Those are what kangaroo hands look like. Absolutely.
All right, Jacob, get in here.
Yeah, let me do.
Speaking of you and Julia, I watched your guys' stream on Sunday, the Bunny Man game.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was so funny.
That was such a fun stream. We were losing our minds.
I was alone in my apartment just scream laughing. The timing of your failures is the VOD still up?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I should download it or something so that it's
Watch that. It's the best television. It's comedy. You feel every emotion.
Yeah, there's triumph, there's tragedy, there's comedy.
There's just it plays out like a very well written drama. Like the rising tension and then the expectations met, the expectations subverted. Sometimes the hard part will happen and then it's just one of you guys just has to do something real easy that you've done a million times before and you just fuck it up.
Yep, and we do it bad.
It's perfect.
All sorts of that stuff.
It's absolutely perfect. It's just, what is it, 2 hours?
It is 2 hours long.
2 hours of just pure unbridled enjoyment.
Twitch.tv/FLOAB.
We're doing lots of plugs today.
Lots
on the
of
stream.
plugs. That's URL's gonna be different though soon. We're changing it so that it's not just me, but it's us.
But let me talk about Fate Apocrypha, if I may.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Someone told me to draw a toilet with perfect thighs, so I'm gonna start with that because that seems like a good warm up.
Excited for the new leg emoji?
What?
There's a leg emoji.
Why?
Because people needed to send disembodied legs
via
text message.
I don't think they did.
So now there's a leg emoji.
I don't think they needed that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they needed that. I think people are taking advantage of the emoji people. Give them a rest. Let them rest.
We have enough.
They've made so many, and we don't use most of them as it is.
There are so many flags. There are so many flags that I never use.
There's a lot. I've never used a single flag.
There's just a whole section that's just sort of like purple symbols. I don't know what those.
I don't know what that's for.
I don't know who's using those.
I don't know who's using those.
We didn't need legs.
We didn't need legs.
But you know what? They made them, so thank you. Thank you for working hard.
If you're one of the emoji people and you're watching this, thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah, thank you
It's time to rest.
It's time to rest, please.
You don't have to make any more.
You're free now.
We have enough.
We wish, for our third wish, we wish you to be free.
We wish you to be free from having to make emojis. The shackles.
People are saying the leg emojis are for Legsy. Okay. So Legsy can use them.
Emoji guy, if you want to make Draga emojis,
yeah,
I think that would be fine. That'd be fine with me.
There are all the purple symbols. I guess they're purple. They're white symbols on a purple background. It's all of the symbols in the coexist, and then some horoscopes.
I made this not make sense.
That's okay.
Nathan, I made this not make sense.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It just needs the hinge is a little loose.
The
hinge is a little loose.
I could have made this make sense and I didn't.
Can I tell you guys about my tiny bathroom in my new apartment?
Oh my god, Nathan's tiny bathroom is so adorable.
It's a tiny little bathroom. My apartment's a pretty nice sized apartment, but for some reason they were like, I think maybe they were building it and they just forgot that it needed to also have a bathroom.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh no!
Oh no, shit! Just put
forgot.
a toilet in this closet. Just put a toilet in this closet. It'll be fine." It's like, but where's the sink go? Above the toilet.
Above the toilet. Just go. Just
above
go.
the toilet.
The tenant's moving in 5 minutes. Let's go.
What do you mean above the toilet? How are they gonna? They just reach over the toilet. They'll just reach over the toilet to use the sink. Okay.
Is that really? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Go. Go.
And the mirror. So if they're standing while they pee, they just look at themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. When I went over to Nathan's place recently, I discovered for the first time what my face looks like while I'm peeing.
You don't think about that.
I don't think about that, but I stared myself right in the eye, and while I peed, and I looked into me, and I saw my future. I saw my piss future. I saw my next 5 pisses, and they were all pretty normal, thankfully. This toilet's supposed to have legs.
It's gotta have.
I'm just drawing a toilet. I'm drawing a nonsense toilet.
It's gotta have thighs.
It's gotta have thighs.
It's gotta have thighs.
Yeah. Let's get a little flusheroonie here. It's got thighs, but does it have eyes? It's got eyes. You can't have thighs without eyes.
Oh boy! Oh, look at this guy! I'm getting some real Burger King vibes from these eyes. Just those real moist big eyes.
I think whatever Burger King comes in contact with becomes one of whatever he is.
He is the toilet, but he also liked the toilet.
He also liked the toilet. Let's get some water splashes out.
Boop, boop, boop.
Because this thing opens up, it opens and closes as it talks, and it's like, and water's splashing everywhere. Thighs.
Yeah, where are they going on the back part or on the bowl itself?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or are you gonna draw sort of that base area and then have the thighs underneath that?
I think I know what I want to do.
Okay, I'm excited. Jacob, this is already very good. I'm very happy with how this is looking.
I think they're just gonna come right out of the bottom. It just stands.
Yes.
It just stands.
Oh, and those are some good thighs.
Yeah, let's kind of beef them up a little
keeping
here.
It tight. Yeah, it's beefy but also tight.
But also tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want them to look smooth. You wanna give them a touch.
Hey, listen. Cosplay is not consent. Do not give them a touch unless the toilet says you can.
Unless the toilet says, which is toilet speak for please touch my creamy thighs.
Yeah. But do ask. Do ask first.
But do ask.
Don't assume just because the toilet gave you consent once, it wants you to continue to touch.
Yeah. Because if the toilet goes, that means not today, buddy.
Mm-mm. Not in the mood.
You ain't touching these thighs today, my friend.
No, sir.
Feet? Does the toilet have feet?
I guess.
I don't know how else it would stand.
Yeah. People are asking for a draw-along. Draw Julia's moving adventure. Draw Julia packing. Draw all the crazy stuff that Julia's packing. There. That's your draw-along.
That's your draw-along.
That's your draw-along. Unless you come up with something better. It's so high up. How do you get in there?
You can't.
How do you get? You have to really aim the stream.
Yeah.
You can't. It's ones only. No twos. No twos in there.
Well, I think that if the toilet accepts you,
it'll kneel.
the toilet will kneel,
And then you can do a two.
and then you can do it too.
So you have to do a real good aim with the one, and then you earn the toilet's respect.
Yeah, you earn the respect, and I'll do a little diagram here.
Okay, thank you.
The toilet lowers the seat
Uh-huh.
for you, right? And this is a side shot. There's the eyes, and it'll look down at you, so you can see.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it has a tenderness in its look.
So much respect.
And
Respect given, respect earned.
yeah, and it kneels like
Oh,
this.
wow, yeah.
And the other
Really?
leg's
Yeah.
it's like this.
Is Jake in the chat? Oh, he is. Jake, if you want to come hang out with us, you're welcome to.
I don't know if you want to.
I don't know if you want to. We're drawing some pretty bad stuff, but I assume you have work to do, but you're just hanging out. But if you want to take a break and come hang out with us, we'd be happy to have you.
So yeah, this is what happens if you've earned the toilet's respect.
Oh yeah, what a noble. And then so you just sort of have that one leg off to the right.
Yeah, and you can
you can put your magazine on there.
Yeah, you can put your drink on there.
Oh sure.
If you brought a drink in to.
It's a very steady leg.
Yeah, so here's your big gulp that you brought in, so because you're gonna sit for a while.
Nice.
And that's just kind of perched on that leg back there. Can I stop this? Or do I have to? Can I never stop?
That's up to you, my friend.
Can I stop this?
I think you could stop this.
I'm gonna stop this. Nathan, do you want to? Will you?
I want to do.
Will you?
I want to do something. Find me a suggestion.
I'm gonna find you a suggestion.
Oh man. All right. Give me back my brush.
Let's see what we got. They're coming fast.
I'm just gonna start drawing a wizard.
Somebody did say dragon wizard, wizard weasel, supervillain Nathan, Julia as president, the moon as a gentleman.
I already did start drawing this wizard, so I guess. Oh, there he is.
Hey guys, I figured you might be hungry.
Oh my God, no!
So I got you some beef bites.
Beef bites?
Yeah, they're bite-sized beefs.
Just
He did. He brought beef bites.
He brought beef bites. This episode is brought to you by Jake's Beef Bites, the only beef bites that bite back.
I want meat, but oh no, tiny please.
Yeah, you want to pull around here?
I'll pull around.
Can I eat one of these beef bites live on camera?
Yeah, can I open these?
Yeah, of course. I'm not some kind of weird one-note character that just brings terrible gag foods onto your stream.
Well, there was the sludge.
There was the sludge, and 10 Butterfingers?
It was
Want a beef bite?
it was several Butterfingers. Yeah, beef me.
Want a beef bite?
Beef me, bro.
Oh, I left the door open. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam.
We want to like contain the meat smell in here, so we should keep that closed.
We want the door closed so we can really stew in this meat.
That's a good beef bite.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's pretty good.
I've been taken to like stocking up on like slightly healthy snacks.
You want a beef bite?
Not fully healthy snacks, God forbid.
God forbid.
Just
God
slightly
forbid.
healthy.
Well, it's better than like what we have.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have one more beef bite. I'll tell you what.
What do weasels look like?
Like bunnies, but with longer and smaller.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Mm.
Like a little man.
You drawing a wizard weasel?
Drawing the wizard weasel.
Oh.
I already started drawing the wizard, so I figured, why not add weasel? I do just have to draw a wizard and a warrior for work today at some point. So if it comes up on stream,
Nathan, I'd like you to just reflect upon that sentence that you get to say.
it's pretty good.
I have to draw a wizard and a warrior for work today.
Well, I wrote them into a script, and then I was like, oh, I should probably design these.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you're sticking to a lot of like wizard cliches. Like, you don't need the hat, you don't need the robe. Like, wizard is a state of mind. It's about like taking the power that's around us and just like exerting it within your own will. Like today, I walked from a further train station than I usually do to get some extra steps in. That's a fucking wizard spell. You know what I mean?
That is a wizard spell.
That's-
You transformed
Yeah.
yourself using your own will.
I took time and distance, and I used my own legs to traverse them. That's magic. That's wizardry.
Jake, that's incredible.
That's what I'm saying. You got to live your life as if you are a wizard because you are a wizard.
But sometimes you got to live your life like you're a bruiser.
No.
That's a
I'm
different-
done. I already plugged the show.
That's a whole different thing. You know, bruiser lifestyle is different from wizard lifestyle. But I
Nah.
think we all have both in us.
It's all the same. We are a party of one. Except rogues. Fuck rogues.
I made a wizard in the game that I'm playing with Jacob and Brian and friends that is now also a bruiser because I built a mech suit.
I'm sorry, what?
We're playing a game called Shadow of the Demon Lord, and there is a spell, a magical tradition called technomancy, and at level
It's not
4,
like the music genre.
That's just engineering.
and if you
No, it's just like you just said, Jake. It's wizardry.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Taking the reality around you.
I didn't buy my own keychain. Thank you for setting me straight.
And if you get to level 4, you get a spell called Powered Suit, where you just get to walk around in a mech suit.
Wait, like, do you take it off, or is it like an Iron Man thing where like you're now trapped in part machine?
You can it goes away when you go to rest at the end of the day, but then you can cast it again.
Chai Tea, it is the one with Jenna.
It is the one with Jenna.
How you know about our gaming habits? I play a dwarf rogue who became a paladin over time
Yeah.
because his head was inhabited by a god that told him he had a holy purpose, and he had to follow it.
But it turned out the god was just a dragon.
God was just a dragon. Happens all the time.
It was,
My favorite D&D character, there was a D&D game I used to be a part of that was like all just like New York comedians. It was like
That sounds like a fun time.
It was like Nate Fernald, who's like a writer for Late Night now, Henry Zabrowski, Adam Conover, just all the Eric Bergstrom, Jared Logan was like the DM, just all these like comedy people, and Nate Fernald had the best character. I think it was in Shadowrun. He was just like a hobo dwarf that just ate garbage. He just like to survive on the mean streets. Like people like, we need to find rest and shelter, and he's like, I'll just sleep in this alley.
Yeah.
And like because he was in character, he got away with everything.
That's great.
Like it would affect, like we couldn't infiltrate places because he smelled bad. We couldn't like do anything that involved like charisma or espionage.
Nope, he'd ruin it immediately.
Because there's this trash gnome
Yeah.
followed us everywhere.
we had a game at College Humor for a little bit where Andy Stewart played a halfling barbarian who was very, very much a cannibal.
Yeah, and he acted, and no, the crux was he very much badly lied about what he was doing with the corpses.
Yeah. Anytime we killed anything, there would be jerky later.
That's really funny.
You forget the worst thing about that game, which I believe was also, Andy, where there was like a talking guardian face wall.
Oh yeah, Kevin Facey,
which was like kind of an Olmec style talking face in a wall made of stone. And we kind of finished out his role in the adventure. And just as we were about to leave, Andy said to the resident kobolds that like surrounded him, "Oh, that's a god. You should feed like one of your guys to him once every month to appease him."
But like the face god didn't want that.
He didn't want that.
No. So
there's no throat. It doesn't go anywhere.
No, he would just ostensibly after we left, every month, one of the kobolds would be forced like sort of into the mouth where the sad mouth man would sort of have to just sort of chew him up. And no one would be happy about it.
That's really funny.
Good times.
Yeah.
Guys, go play some D&D. Find yourself a D&D friend.
The morality, just sort of like the morality of the party definitely went up when Andy stopped showing up to those.
Somebody owes Papa Burb said "begone cat snake thought" in the chat, and it got for some reason auto modded.
Oh.
You cannot say cat snake in this chat, lest you summon him to us.
Great.
I love cat snake. I think about cat snake a lot.
Cat snake is the craziest I've ever felt drawing on an episode.
Jake, we did the stock photo episode.
Did you see cat snake?
I didn't watch that one.
We were describing stock photos to each other to draw. Like we'd find crazy ones and then like describe them. And the one Julia found for Nathan involved a creature called cat snake, which was a like photoshopped cat head on a snake body, but the snake body's furry like a cat.
Upsetting.
And it's just, and describing it to Nathan along with the rest of the photo, Nathan was like, That can't be a photo.
No.
What are you talking
about? Your
about?
business presentation to the International Forum of Money Guys, and you need a slide that illustrates something that is sneaky and adorable.
Yeah.
And also Zombie Party free entry.
Yeah, I gotta try to find it so I can show Jake.
Let me give it like a little like.
If I search cat snake zombie party, it must come up, right? Yeah, there it is.
Power gem, some sort of power orb.
Have we talked about how you're...
This was the full stock photo.
Upsetting. Very upsetting. Because there's a way to do that in Photoshop to create like a long fuzzy snake thing, but that is...
There's a lot of ways they could have done it.
And they did it the worst way.
And they didn't. They just didn't. Lord 10 Fingers, subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Lord 10 Fingers. Woo. Not Lord of Fingers, which is what I almost said.
I should have just done this as like a standy uppy guy. I don't like this.
I like it.
All right.
I think you're doing a fine job.
You know that has so much henhouse blood on its hands.
He just gets the hens in his thrall, and they come to him.
He has to sort of raise his head up so as not to tangent with his staff.
Yeah, he's got to get it out of the way.
He's like,
oh, I don't want to tangent. Mr. Gurgles gave 10 bits and said, Mr. Young, would you please do the old baby Gus voice for a quick second? I always imagine that your face actually goes backwards each time you do it, and I need to see it to be sure, please.
I need a prompt. Let's a question.
Let me make sure that you're like in camera here.
I'm like, I can see it. There I am.
There we go. Yeah, you're there.
A prompt. So, old baby Gus, tell us about the last time you played Peekaboo.
I was 700 months old, and
you're still counting in months at that point.
I'm an old baby, and my mother was right there in front of me. I saw her with my own two eyes, and then, out of nowhere, she disappeared. She was gone without a trace. Mama! I cried. And then she came back and she just started laughing. She started laughing in my face. Just the sheer evil grin I will always remember.
That's incredibly dark.
It's not a game. It's not a game. You know what? It's been too long since I did the voice. It usually has way more Morgan Freeman in there. I don't know.
Oh, I've missed the old Baby Gus voice, though.
It's yeah. It's
I just remember the time when Caldwell like said you were stirring from your nap and you just started going meh, meh, meh. Meh, meh, meh.
You're getting a lot of Jake I love yous in the chat.
Woo, 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 woo. Did you guys talk about how Jacob made his Cartoon Hell debut on Dropout this week?
Oh yeah, Jacob made his Cartoon Hell debut on Dropout this week.
Guys, I made my Cartoon Hell debut on Dropout this week.
You're like super funny on the episode. I just kind of like had it open in the corner while I was very, very meticulously putting together Legend of Zelda memes for a gallery.
Of course.
As you do.
And yeah, no, you absolutely killed it. It's like a really good episode.
Thanks, dude. I don't remember any of
Frigga.
Any of it. Oh,
Frick.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Frig.
Ah, frig.
You got it.
Yeah, I do remember that. I haven't watched the episode yet. I gotta watch it.
It's one of my favorite end of episode animations that happens. We killed a lot of people.
100, specifically 100.
100 people, yeah. All right, this is the Wizard Weasel. What was the other thing? Something about a moon.
But I just have to clear something up, Nathan. A lot of people are asking if I made my Cartoon Hell debut on Dropout this week. I did.
You
I
did
make my Cartoon Hell
you
debut
made your
on
Cartoon
Dropout
Hell
this week.
debut
So
on
just to make
Dropout
that
this week.
perfectly clear, I, Jacob, did make my Cartoon Hell debut on Dropout this week. Thank you for asking.
Yay!
There was a moon as a gentleman, like a gentleman moon.
A gentleman's moon.
A gentleman's moon.
I want to draw that.
I don't know if I've ever, like, what's a gentleman moon? There's, like...
I'm thinking like a Majora's Mask moon, but like gentleman.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
I don't want to see the Majora's Mask moon. When I was a kid, that was genuinely so upsetting to me, that moon.
It meant you were gonna lose the game.
Just like, it was so existential before I knew what that was.
Yeah.
Like seeing it up there and knowing that it was coming closer. I tried to spend as little time on the third day as possible.
I wonder, like, whether or not they had to add the face later so that people weren't just like, oh, the moon's nice and big in the sky today.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, no, get away!
Oh, the moon is screaming and grimacing.
But this is a gentleman, so it's different.
It's different.
So we're sort of like, here's the foreground. We've got this little guy, and then maybe some like
It's the
mountains
Majora's Mask
in the
moon.
background.
That old silent film where it's like made of whipped cream and gets a rocket in its face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one's so upsetting.
And Mac Tonight, the late 80s McDonald's mascot. Those are my, like, holy trinity of scary moons.
Yeah, those are some very
They're
scary
all pretty
moons.
scary
What about
moons.
the bear in the big blue house moon?
Oh, that's nice.
Do you remember that moon?
That moon's fine.
I'm pulling up that moon. I think you guys don't remember it clearly enough. If this is your reaction to it.
I was more of a bananas in pajamas teen.
Oh, no.
They come in pairs.
They're coming down the stairs.
They're coming down the stairs.
They're holding teddy bears. All right, so gentlemen.
Who would win in a fight, the bananas in pajamas or the big bear?
Oh yeah, because there are two bananas, so they could work as a team. But the bear's pretty
You're
big.
telling me this moon...
Oh, that's real bad.
You're telling me this moon is cool with you? This moon's fine with you?
Yeah,
Looking down at you with those sunken eyes?
yeah. It's tired.
Yeah, I mean that
Moon is big mood.
Big moon.
Big
that
moon
moon
mood.
has early onset diabetes, but he's cool.
Yeah. Listen, compared to the Majora's Mask moon and Mac Tonight, I'll take Big Blue House puppet moon.
It's the eye detail. The detail of the eye cavities.
It's got kind eyes.
No,
That's
look at
a-
the wrinkles around the eye hole.
Shadow Captain just subscribed for 15 months in a row. Thank you, Shadow Captain.
Oh yeah, here's the moon on the webcam. Look, take note of the eye, the detail around the eyes. I'm gonna get them as close as possible. They're coming.
It's coming right for
They're
us.
coming right at you.
I'm gonna give
Why
this moon
won't you come back?
some detailed
You guys
eyes
used
as
to
well.
hang out. And there goes with the delay we see all the people freaking out.
They didn't have to make the eyes like that. No one made them do that.
It's got kind eyes. No. I like that moon. That moon is nice. And so is this moon. It's a nice gentleman moon.
She is strong and powerful and tired.
Mustache?
Oh, I like this gentleman.
Oh, yeah, real thin mustache.
Yes.
It's like made of real fancy cheese.
He smiles down on you if you do anything gentlemanly.
Like mozzarella or something.
And does have top hat. Does have top hat.
Does and must.
So when NASA added that top hat in 1963, like the Cold War was already over.
I'm just so mad that they didn't include the placing of the top hat on the moon in First Man.
Doc Funesto subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Doc Funesto.
Woo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, this is a...
Oh good, I have my phone.
It's like I do struggle with the far eye, but now I care less about it after that Mamma Mia picture because I'm like, I'll never mess it up quite that bad.
Yeah, but also we'll never make anything that funny.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Why draw the far eye when you can just add a cool hair swoop on any and all drawings?
Oh.
Here we go.
High school Jake art teacher is in.
Yes.
I taught drawing at a summer camp this summer, and I had lesson plans every day, but also it was camp, not school, so the kids were always free to just draw whatever they wanted if they didn't care to follow.
So it started with 3-point perspective, but within an hour it just became, here's how you draw Boruto.
Every day it was another Boruto.
They're like, please, it's not even that popular of a show.
Well, there was one girl who just drew anime characters with eye patches.
Nice.
She was like, I can't make the eyes symmetrical, so all my characters have eye patches. And I was like, hey, half of art is just finding cheats that work for you. I'd say more than half, actually.
Until eventually you get sick of your own cheats.
Yeah.
And you're like, I have to learn how to do it right, or else I'm going to be doing this forever.
What was your, Jacob, what was your, kryptonite when you first started drawing? What was, the one thing that just, messed you up?
Man, there were a lot of them. I'm trying to think of, what, the notable one was.
Up until, maybe when I finally started taking, legit art classes... all women were just guys with eyelashes.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I've struggled with too.
And meticulously drawn boobs that I then erased because it was too obvious that I was trying too hard to get the boobs right.
Yes, yeah, that is always something too. The other day, I was at my desk and I was drawing a Bowsette. Because
as you do.
I needed it for the Drawfee episode we were doing because there's no official art of Bowsette. So we couldn't toss someone else's art up as the reference image.
Right.
So I had to craft a Bowsette that we could use. So I'm at my desk and I'm drawing this Bowsette.
Jacob Andrews, handcrafted Bowsette.
Handcrafted Bowsette, and I had zoomed in, and in my mind I wasn't thinking about what was on the screen because I was shading. So I was I had zoomed in and I was shading a part, and then Borko walked behind me and she was wow, Jacob, what are you doing? And I looked up and I was zoomed completely into the cleavage and was meticulously shading the cleave crack. And I'm I don't want to talk about it. Just
my job. I'm doing my job, damn it.
I'm doing my job. Just let me. I gotta shade this cleave. I'm sorry.
Just nobody ever wants the drawing to be described as dewy.
Yeah, no. And it was. And it was the same day earlier I had been someone's gonna walk by while I'm doing this and judge me.
You were correct.
And judge me for what I'm up to here in the middle of this open floor plan office where everyone who goes to the bathroom can see what I'm doing on my screen.
This is the Gentleman Moon.
Oh,
Nathan,
nice.
I love it.
Played by Matt Berry.
He's wonderful.
Hello, Earth.
Would you like a tide?
If you see me, you know. It's nighttime.
Good fancy voice.
The time for celebrations is upon us. I just punched Nathan.
I just need your hand, dude.
I punched you in the knee.
No, I fucking need you, dude.
I
took no damage from that.
I took no damage. My fist feels stronger than ever.
I have another one of these meat meat cylinders.
Yeah, get a cylinder of meat, my man.
I saw a request for Hipster Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yes, dude.
From Mima Varga. It was a birthday request. So I'm going to do that.
But is hipster like the thing now? I feel like, I mean, no, it's the. I'd prefer more of like a Gen Z SoundCloud rapper, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Like
put
a
a face
Lil Pooh?
tattoo on Winnie the
Lil
Pooh.
Pooh, come on, Lil Pooh.
Don't make me draw tattoos. It sucks to do, and I don't want to do it.
Lil Pooh talking about how he's getting real wet on that sweet sauce.
I love to get wet on sweet sauce. What's Winnie the Pooh's whole head deal?
It's pretty lumpy.
It's very lumpy. I don't know that I've ever really drawn Winnie the Pooh.
It seems.
I had to draw a drunk one at RTX for someone. They wanted a drunk Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, you drew a very good one though. I remember.
It's like an apple on top of a pear.
Yeah, it's sort of a.
Ew.
You drew a gorilla.
I did. I drew a flawless gorilla head.
That's pretty good.
Everyone is aware of Winnie the Pooh's prominent brow.
I'll just play this out for a sec here because
Yeah.
look at this.
Look at that good gorilla.
Are you seeing this?
Look at that gargilla.
Remember that story where
Look at that
Winnie the Pooh
Gungoza.
mauls Christopher Robin?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was going to, but then the zookeepers put him down.
So I guess what I've learned here is that if I want to draw a good gorilla, I have to try to draw Winnie the Pooh.
Try to draw Winnie the Pooh, and you'll end up with a perfect gorilla every time.
Perfect gorilla.
Ewan McGregor is spending too much time at work, and then, thanks to the magic of imagination, the giant gorilla from his childhood just throttles him to death.
Well, what happens is the giant gorilla from his childhood shows up, but then, because of genetic testing, it becomes even more giant, and then a wolf and a crocodile.
Oh no, you're thinking of the other great CGI animal movie of 2018. Did you actually watch Rampage?
I watched the end of Rampage on the person sitting in front of me's TV on a flight.
That's good enough.
And it was very entertaining.
It's
you don't need sound. Don't need sound for that
God,
movie.
this looks like the fucking critic.
It stinks.
Why? I didn't think Winnie the Pooh was going to be hard to draw, but I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Get out of here.
Try again.
Get out of here. I don't like this at all.
Draw the face first, and then draw the head around it.
I think that's going to be the answer.
Try that.
Maybe I'm going to do like a face forward Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, like this guy? That's even more lumps.
Yeah, but I think it makes more sense to me.
It's like a Peter Griffin.
It is like a Peter Griffin. Winnie the Pooh's fucked up.
You could draw Russian Winnie the Pooh. Winnie Pooh. That's a good design. You guys ever watch that video? The Russian Winnie the Pooh?
I saw clips of it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like all Russian animation, it's very impressive, the sheer number of frames they throw in there.
It's the same. It's like the Tut looks like, he tries to trick the bees by pretending to be a cloud, a rain cloud.
I'm just a little black rain cloud flying above the country. Man, I need to like do some self-care and just watch some Winnie the Pooh this weekend.
Have you seen the Winnie the Pooh Thanksgiving special?
No, what's that about?
Or not Thanksgiving, excuse me, Valentine's Day.
What?
Valentine's Day
Close.
special.
There's no human women in that. I mean, there's only one human.
Pooh fucks Owl in that.
They try to put on like a stage production for Christopher Robin in celebration of Valentine's Day, and it's just a fantastic comedy of errors.
Interesting.
There's a great part right before they're about to go on where Tigger decides he gets a comically large one of them like powder makeup powder puffs and just starts going up to everyone, and they're all, every time mid-sentence you just hear makeup and then just Tigger hand comes in from off screen.
Oh,
makeup.
we should do that as like a YouTube makeup tutorial. It's only like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
But we have like the slick intro with all like the swatches and the palettes.
Yeah.
And like getting the wing just right, and then just off camera, just poof.
There's a discussion going on in chat about whether or not Pooh fucks.
Pooh fucks owl in the Valentine's Day special.
Pooh fucks owl.
That's the stage play they put on. The curtain draws, and Pooh is just like railing owl, and Christopher Robin is like just slack-jawed watching, and he tries to look away, but Tigger's like, "Don't look away."
We can play fanfic all we want. We know for sure the only member of the 100 Acre Wood that fucks is Kanga because Rue is there.
Right, Rue exists, so Kanga must have fucked someone.
Kanga must fuck. A must fuck Kanga.
The only 100%. I mean, there's an argument to be made that everyone fucks, but Kanga 100% must fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's the only 100% confirmed. And I guess Christopher Robin fucks later because he grows up to be Ewan McGregor and has children.
Haley Atwell, good for him.
Yeah.
Are you drawing a toque, a beanie? What is this?
Yeah, it's going to be a beanie situation.
Nice. Is he working at a coffee shop?
Probably.
And people want honey in their tea, and he's like, "We're all out."
We're all out.
I ate it.
It's like you're holding a jar of honey. No, that's different.
This is not. This is a useful pot to put things in. You probably never heard of it.
His ears do come out of the hat, which is cute.
Wait, did you already make the joke that instead of honey, he only eats agave nectar?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's very good.
There it is.
That's fun.
That's the joke.
Okay.
I was just checking the chat to make sure I didn't need to apologize for that whole bit about Pooh fucking owl on stage.
Julia's in the middle of packing a box and just gets like a random nosebleed and knows something is wrong.
Okay, let's get Pooh's sad hat. I think Pooh has like
some hair.
Yeah, like some shaggy hair
Yeah.
Going on here as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is real good so far.
Yeah, you had to do one practice Pooh.
Practice gorilla.
Yeah, you got to always draw a gorilla first.
Just to get that gorilla out of your system, you know?
Yeah, otherwise he was going to keep coming up. I was going to keep drawing that gorilla no matter what.
Now, the interesting thing is, are you going to give him a full set of clothes, or is it still going to be that weird paunch half shirt?
Yeah, that's going to be a strong...
That is a good question,
That's a decision only you can make, Jacob.
Pooh's body is a bean.
Pooh's body is a bean.
So I think we're just going to kind of... Let's get the
I just
bean.
noticed on this page of, like, Pooh references, Pooh's given sort of bedroom eyes in this picture.
Oh, let's slide that over.
It's just a whole cavalcade of disturbing
This is
eyes.
this is like one of those sexy
Take a
cakes.
look at this. Take a look what we got here.
Look at this.
He's surrounded by like honey bear shapes.
Look at this fucky Pooh.
Oh man, look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
I mean,
that
Winnie
we
the
got
Pooh
over
is,
here.
if nothing, a sensual creature. We can't like act surprised.
What are we thinking about this? Wow.
Wow, we did it.
For one.
The chat's not happy.
Like, do you even...
You can see, it's like, you don't even read the words, you can just see it start moving faster in your peripheral vision. It's like, oh, yeah.
I remember being
fucked up.
viscerally disturbed as a kid when they would show Winnie the Pooh eating the honey, because it was so like drippy and stringy and flowing.
Yeah.
And he was like sucking it off his nub ends.
Yeah.
It was very not cool.
Yeah, you're right. There is like something weird about it for sure.
Because it would just get all up on everything, and because he's just like a plush toy, right? So it's just ruining the fabric.
Yeah.
You're not getting that out.
You're not getting that out. That's a sticky bear.
That's how you get ants.
That's a sticky bear forever right there.
Christopher Robin, they're swarming. Help!
Oh, Baldur. I'm gonna throw up. I love looking over at chat and seeing where they're at. First thing I read, I'm gonna throw up. Great.
That's fair.
This is the stream. This is what you get.
This is you came here.
I'm still actually very impressed by this drawing, Jacob. You're doing a lot of very good things.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's gonna like have his phone.
Yeah.
Like you've interrupted him. Like he is at work and like you came up to order something, but he's gonna act like you've interrupted him from what he was doing. He was very busy looking at his phone.
Oh, I was in the middle of an article on The Intercept. What are you doing?
So yeah, I'm just gonna get this like this. He's got his sleeves rolled up. I think I'm gonna put him like, well, no, because I have to have his legs, right?
You got them nice stumpy bumps.
Some stumpo bumps.
I'm just gonna have this go like this.
Drowning Octopus Julia is moving today, so she's packing. She's preparing to move closer, but
Yes.
also to Oklahoma
That's the joke.
That was the joke, but really she's just moving a little
But
bit.
yeah, in reality, she's moving out.
Out to
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Oh, she finally listened to that advice I gave her in 2014.
Yep, I'm sure that was what did it.
Yeah, she's just been mulling over your advice.
I was like, it was like the first holiday party, and I got very drunk, and I was like, Julia, go to Brooklyn. You will rule as a queen.
She wasn't ready yet. She
had to
needed
train.
She needed to train first. It's like when you stay in like the starting area for way longer than you need to, but then the first new area you go to, you just wreck everything.
Yeah, because you trained up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pants. He's not wearing pants. Pooh never wears pants.
Who never wears pants?
Can you like accentuate the paunch? Like just a
It looks like he maybe lost a little weight. You know,
Let's
he's
get it like this.
you can't buy that much agave nectar on the barista
Go round it
salary,
out a bit
so.
that it fits this shape.
Yeah, that's the Pooh I know and love.
Yeah, and that's kind of just hanging down there. His legs, they do kind of just go in like they're, you can see where they attach.
Yeah.
Because he is a stuffed bear.
It's a good hipster Winnie
Is
the
it
Pooh.
good?
There's hipster Winnie the Pooh. I
There
just
he is.
did it. I just did the thing.
You just did the dang thing.
I did the thing. I didn't throw any tricks. No
Now-
treats.
Now drop Piglet as a young Republican.
Oh no. What should we need to run an ad? It's time to run an ad.
Piglet as a young Republican, isn't that just Ben Shapiro?
Hey!
Oh.
Run an ad real quick.
We're running an ad. If you get an ad, I'm sorry. If you don't, I'm not sorry. Here we go.
We can have disagreements about tax policy. You're fine. Everyone's fine.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Did you click it? Oh no!
Commercial break
It failed.
Oh, is that possible?
It's been happening lately.
Did they find out about our sensual Pooh adventures?
Yeah,
and we
they
left
just
that?
yeah. No. The advertisers just
They all pulled out.
They all pulled out. We try.
Amazon stock is dropping. This is insane.
So
no ads.
no ads.
Wait, click it one more time. Yep. Try refreshing the page.
I'm gonna refresh the page. It seems to think we just ran ads, even though we didn't, which is a fun, cool glitch that I like about this.
It
Yep,
failed.
Yep,
Yep.
It
Okay.
failed.
Well, we tried.
We tried.
You know
Let's
what?
keep
If you
drawing.
Just step
Nathan?
away from the computer and open up your phone and listen to the latest Whizbrew episode for exactly 3 minutes,
Yeah.
and everyone wins.
Everyone wins. I'm
Uh,
gonna get something to drink.
okay.
I'll be back.
If they got a seltzer, if they don't, just don't insult me with some sort of lesser liquid.
Okay.
Some people got ads. Weird. I don't understand how it works.
We
I got 6 ads. Sorry, Tesco prices.
I just have Winnie the Pooh songs in my head.
Okay, so some people got ads, even though it says the ad break failed. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. So some people got ads.
I
Some-
want Celts too, but I'm here with this fucking orange juice instead.
Oh no, you're scurvy.
Like an idiot. Everyone's laughing at me.
What are we drawing? Everyone's just talking about how they got ads. I'm sorry. I don't know. We press the button. We can only go off the information we have, guys. There are more ads. There's still ads going. Some people have ads still. So we're just gonna put this poo back up.
Yeah, put that poo back up.
Put that poo on the screen.
I don't know, man. We're not good. It's in the name of the stream.
If we never
Nathan,
change
can
the
I make a
name-
request?
Yeah, what do you want?
I would love a happy spider.
Okay.
I feel like I could. I've had issues with spiders in my apartment. They kind of just been like wanting to stay warm and happy, and my place of living is the closest place.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've just been like, just choosing which ones please me and which ones don't based on aesthetics.
I want to give this spider this sort of eyes that Jacob likes to give creatures that he
Give it
draws.
some Jacob eyes.
These sort of big.
Yeah, big pupils, and they're looking in two different directions. And
Yeah.
they're shiny. I have a similar thing with my spiders, Jake, where we have an agreement that, well, on my end, it's an agreement. I don't think they've agreed to it, which is as long as they stay in their designated areas,
Yeah.
then I suffer them. I allow them to survive.
Right, because they'll eat the other bugs.
Because they eat the bugs,
Right.
but sometimes they get out of their zone, you know? Like, you can't be, like, connecting a web to my computer mouse.
Oh,
I
no.
have to use that, and now I have to kill you.
They didn't read the teeny tiny sign you put up?
Yeah, I put up a tiny sign, and it said, just stay in your zone, stay in the corners, the upper corners, you're good there. That's a good spot. But don't go anywhere where I'm going to walk through the web.
It's if there's like a quiet little corner and the web is like manageable, okay. If you're like acting like you own the place and like I have guests over and they're like, "Oh, are you like hoarding spiders?" Like I gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't let them out. I don't let them go on a merry journey because I am lazy.
Nathan, this is a pleasant spide.
Yeah.
I spied a pleasant spide. I like how he just has little booty feet.
You got
Yeah.
little booty feet.
You can't climb with those.
No,
It's one of them jumpy spiders.
he's a jumbo.
He just goes along the ground.
Mm.
Just kind of. I imagine like his feet make little squeaky sounds. It's like beep, 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 as he like scampers in.
I mean, it will still suck the juices out of any living creature that enters its sight, but
Yeah. As long as it's not the horrible basement centipedes,
ooh.
then I don't care. But I get plenty of those.
That's the agreement with the basement centipedes that I have, because I made them sign several hundred contracts with their tiny little legs,
Yeah.
is like you stay in the shadows, you hide behind the turlet, and as long as I don't see any roaches, I know that like the pact has been honored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you see them house centipedes, you're not getting roaches.
Yeah, that's true. But those guys are also monsters. They eat like anything they come across. They'll eat each other. They're cannibals.
Yeah, no, it's all part of my long-standing tradition that my theory that if there's any like horrible crime that humanity has ever like thought of, even like the darkest, most terrible ones, it's just a bug's normal like habit.
Yeah.
Like there's like just bugs are nature's monsters.
They really are, and they don't have the capacity to care about what they're doing. They just do it thoughtlessly. Like little machines, little murder machines.
There's so many like sci-fi stories about like nanomachines or like evil robots or like sentient, just every like little spindly terror. But like we already got bugs and we do fine.
Yeah, we do fine. It's all good.
There's like there's that one bug that like wears the corpse. No, it's a caterpillar that wears like the corpses of its own like victims as like dark bone armor.
That's cool.
That's rad.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
all terrifying.
And one more. There we go. No, that's too many.
That's the right number.
One of the
No,
there's
it's too many.
It's too many.
there was
too
a
many.
grasshopper that I accidentally gave him my Fortnite account. Just spent all those money on V-Bucks.
He did up my my ranking though.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's very good at Fortnite. This is your friendly spider. That's your friendly neighborhood spider. You guys see Spiders Man?
Yes, that was Bridgman has been just bulldozing through like the entirety of the Spider-Man archives on Marvel Unlimited, and every week he has a new favorite Spider-Man character.
Needs more eyes.
I don't know about Spiders Man.
As part of the Spider-Verse crossover, where Spider-Man teams up with the various Spider-Men from various alternate realities, they introduced Spiders Man, which is a thousands upon thousands of spiders that are convinced in their hive mind that they are Peter Parker.
Oh, that's great.
It's terrifying.
I like that. Is there Spider-Mans, though? Where it's a bunch of men who form up into a big spider?
I haven't read it, but give it, like, the way Marvel works, give it, like, 3 seconds. I feel like half of Marvel's editorial board is just someone saying something that gets a laugh in the writer's room, and they're like, we're making it.
Yeah.
Did they ever make MODOK?
Is that MODOK Hulk?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't know
feel like
about anything.
That's like something they would have done.
Probably. They got Venom, Red Hulk, Ghost Rider, whatever the fuck that thing was I had to draw in that episode.
There you go. I gave him some more eyes.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that Enter the Spider-Verse movie, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
me
great.
too. That animation is so good.
It's
Hot damn.
the like just all the like the way that they're using like chromatic aberration as like, you know, on like low quality film to produce depth, but they're also making it look like offset, like 4-color printed, like just that one detail alone just like made my eyes roll in the back of my head.
Yeah, it's like some real genius shit. I love it.
They want more eyes. We're mad I stopped at
Julia's
6.
not here, so you know, someone's got to draw a bunch
Do
of eyes.
they have 8? Is it like the legs?
No, they have like a fucking billion.
There's like
Uncountable.
main eyes and then like those gross like fake top eyes. There's all sorts of.
I'm stopping at 8.
You got to draw lines. Those are on their own layout. Now make something out of those eyes.
Make something out of those eyes, yeah.
Okay. Let me put these two together. But then also
make something out of those.
make something out of these. What should these be?
That's up to you, dude. It's for you to make something out of.
Okay. Let's see. What could they be? What could these eyes be? Oh, I know.
Good news, everyone. Nathan knows.
Hey, this is just kind of a selfish abuse of the chat, but I have like some cooked frozen shrimp in my freezer, and I need to cook them for dinner. What should I make?
Oh,
Yeah,
good call.
let's get some recipe Rex.
I need it's like what's a good shrimp recipe?
Man, you always got like shrimp fajitas. If you fry them up with some onions, peppers, fajita seasoning.
That's good.
That's true.
You got
Scampies.
like the scampies.
I'm not gonna make tempura. That takes like 3 years of medical school to do right.
There is a
Ooh, little toast. Kebabs. Didn't even think about kebabs.
there's plenty of good pastas that have shrimp as the main boy. Just eat them.
Someone's like who's clearly allergic to shellfish is like, you can kill me by shoving them down my throat.
That's
That is
fun.
one thing you could do.
That's a fun recipe.
Ooh, egg fried rice. Yeah, that. A lot of fries. We're a very like fry heavy audience right now.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and shrimp sandwiches, not a thing.
It shouldn't be. It easily could be.
Well, it's like a Thai. If you do like sort of a Thai peanut butter
that's true. There's like a
sauce,
peanut
on
sauce,
the on the shrimps.
You know what, Nathan? You're right. I spoke too soon.
Count Shrimpulous cereal, tempting. Whatever I do, use a ton of garlic. That's good.
You could just do a like a shrimp cocktail.
I love a shrimp cocktail.
Boil them guys and get you that sauce.
No, man, I have ketchup and horseradish. I'm on a whole nother level.
Damn, dude. Live your dreams.
It's called cooking.
Yeah, just eat a shrimp cocktail. Eat a shrimp cocktail, Jake.
Would it be... I kind of want to make shrimp toast.
What goes on shrimp toast?
You just chop up the shrimp and make a seasoned paste, and you kind of just spread it on thick. And
kind of like a lobster roll, but
Yeah.
with shrimp.
It's like
Shrimp roll.
more
That
thoroughly
exists.
cooked. Yes.
A shrimp roll does already exist. Just mix it with so much mayonnaise.
You know what? I'm just going to go over to my good friend Bayou Billy and just ask him to make me a po' boy.
Yeah, get a po' boy.
Just drop them off at Bubba Grumps.
Bubba Grumps.
Go to Bubblegum Shrimp in Times Square, and they're like, "What do you want?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I brought my own."
I brought my own. Can you cook them?
Can you cook them, please? I don't know how.
I figured you guys would know, since you are. Is that not how this works? Should I leave? You want me to leave? You're asking me to leave? You're calling security.
But you haven't cooked them.
So I would like my shrimp back, please. Please give me back my shrimp.
Nathan, I want to acknowledge the fact that you made it into a sword.
Yeah.
That's really cool, dude.
Thank you.
That's super rad.
That's very creative. I applaud you. I give you all of my love and affection.
Oh, Mr. Gurgles, the Nintendo game Bayou Billy is based on my neighbor, Bayou Billy.
Yeah, who is an incredible shrimp cook.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Just shrimp, though.
Yeah. Oddly enough, he's actually a podiatrist.
Gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said gross. It's not gross to be a podiatrist.
It's a little.
It's a little gross.
It's in the same thought as a shrimp cook. I don't want to think of those two things. I don't want them to occupy my brain simultaneously.
I mean, he keeps work and his hobbies separate.
Yeah, he's very mature. Bayou Billy.
Always walking around with a leather vest, talking in a thick Cajun accent, and helping people with ingrown toenails.
Yeah. Classic. Real stand-up guy.
I don't know how I get where's the face? Where's the face go now?
Just like he's kind of awkward. He's like leaning off the
he's
side.
just sort of
he's
like peeking around like, hey. I didn't think this through.
Are you still there?
I thought this would look cool. But
am I blocking?
Now I can't see. Man, I want some shrimp now, dude.
Yeah, come on over. I mean, it's a hell of a. It's gonna be a pricey Uber. But gotta get over here.
But I'll get the shrimp.
Yeah.
Because I can't. There's no way for me to get shrimp otherwise without going to your place to eat the shrimp that you are cooking.
We'll drink domestic beer and you'll watch me finish playing Deltarune.
Hey, there we go.
It's a party.
It doesn't sound bad.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
Not the worst. Just do a little peek.
A little smile. Is very
This is
good.
Very cute, Nathan.
He's like, all right.
I love this.
You guys see my sword?
I love this guy.
This is the guy.
Come at me.
I was just talking to Tony about this earlier, but I got to go back and finish Undertale. I never played all of Undertale.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because I want to play the Deltarune too.
Do you need to have done the one to do the other?
I mean, the ways that it's like it adds to it, I guess, if you don't have that base of knowledge to be like, oh, it's that thing, like how it plays into each other. But I think both work as standalone things.
Okay, interesting. I still want to go back and play Undertale.
It's definitely worth it.
I talked about this, right? That I got as far as after the tutorial, and then was like, I felt bad because I did.
It was supposed to make you feel bad?
Yeah, and then I went back and tried to do it without feeling bad, and then the flower yelled at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the game does a lot of things where it's like breaking the fourth wall, and it's like, I know you're fucking being a coward.
Yeah.
Just trying to start a new file, huh?
I won't.
Idiot.
I won't give away a lot about Deltarune. Oh, that is a good. Well, is it a good game to stream? It's because it's got that bullet hell thing, so that's always intense. Because you have the Twitch curse fighting against you, but then it's like a lot of you'll have to read out a lot of dialogue, and do a lot of funny voices.
Could be good
if you have some buddies.
Yeah, I give it a solid. Could be good.
I really want to play Monster Prom again. Speaking of funny voices.
Yeah, we wanted to do a one with the Drawfees.
Excuse you?
Let me try again. We wanted to do one where we were all in the same place, doing all the voices and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Just screaming at who should be seduced.
Yes. I don't think we can let Julia be Scott again.
She was too good.
She was too good, but also just destroyed her voice.
Oh, yeah.
For the sake of being this werewolf jock. And I don't think she's ever been the same. But yeah, I want to play more Monster Prom. After we found out you could date that goopy guy.
Yeah, I want to figure out how to do that.
You got to figure out how to date the goopy guy.
Ooh, Ted Cruz. Hey.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah.
Savage.
We got him.
My mouth tastes like beef.
I smell like beef.
Someone else draw. Someone else draw me.
Nathan, this drawing reminds me of like something. I don't know if it's like Adventure Time specifically. It might be.
It's kind of an Adventure Time.
But it looks like something from something. So, good job.
Thank you.
Did you guys install Jackbox 5 yet?
Is there a drawing game in that one?
There is a drawing game in that one.
Ellie Cheaper says Jake should draw. Do you want to draw, Jake?
It's going to be real depressing, but I can give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl, dude.
I like your draws.
I think you're a good draw.
You won our apples to apples drawing game.
You did.
Was that? It's been so long. That was a real fun time.
You did.
I think I just like playing board games. So the story is,
good draws.
I used to draw. I used to doodle all the time. I feel like everybody wants to like be a cartoonist at some point if they're like interested in comedy, because that's like the first form of humor you're exposed to.
Yeah.
Like I just got too many Garfield books from the Scholastic Book Club, and then just was like, oh, this is what funny people do, and then but I'm so not used to drawing on a tablet. This is going to be real bad. I guess I should use a suggestion.
Yeah, take a request, whichever one you want.
Shrimp villain, eh?
Shrimp villain now.
I'm going to try shrimp villain. Oh, this is going to be real bad. I'm going to do this and then bolt. But I don't know.
Jake, you couldn't be drawing for a more supportive crew.
Oh, I've heard of the monsters you people have accumulated as an audience. Just the worst people who ever done lived.
Shrimp villain now.
Shrimp villain now.
To
Wait,
quote a McElroy.
why isn't this layer going? There it goes. No?
Did you get on that brush?
You've got the color picker open.
Let me hit the B. There we go.
No.
It's because that color picker's open.
Oh, cool.
Color picker open.
See, now if you just set up a separate camera unit where I'm like drawing on my fancy Japanese brush pens that I buy in bulk. What? See, this is already a disaster.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know what. Do you have something selected? There's a tiny. It's because you have a tiny selection box.
Selection box.
Oh, were people noticing that?
I just noticed it.
Okay, you gotta deselect. All right, take two.
That
Step
happens
one.
to me sometimes too.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I think I have deselected, but Photoshop pulls a fun prank where it's like, no, you wanted this tiny little box, right?
Yeah.
When you clicked quickly right over here, you meant for it to form a tiny little box.
Form a tiny box, too small to possibly select anything. This is what you wanted, right?
And then you are scribbling frantically on the rest of the screen as a test.
That's a silly thing to do when you have this tiny selection over here.
We will not remove this tiny selection that you made.
Ghostrot said, Nathan, you need to play Monster Prom enough to unlock the greeting cards to date Blobbert.
You have to play it enough to unlock the greeting cards?
Apparently. That must be a thing you unlock, and then after that you can date Blobbert.
How do you...
I'm going to look into it. Maybe I can do some grinding.
Grind?
I can grind Monster Prom.
Grind for Blobbert?
I can grind for Blobbert.
And then you
Hashtag grind for Blobbert.
And then you can grind on Blobbert.
And then yes, dude! Nathan! Yes!
I'm clapping for myself.
Yes, Nathan!
But mostly I'm clapping for Blobbert.
I love it.
I loved him in the background of the classroom scene.
I was very excited when we found out you could actually date him. Because I thought there's no way.
Everyone in that ending shot is dateable, apparently.
Yeah. Gotta date them all. Gotta date them all.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we can...
So, Fate Apocrypha.
No! I said no!
Normally there's a Holy Grail war that's fought between 7 mages, sort of in a free-for-all. But in Fate Apocrypha, there are 2 factions, and each faction gets their own 7 mages and servants. And the berserker for the black faction is Frankenstein's monster, but she's like a cute lady.
They've already pulled that trick once. It's not a fun trick anymore.
She goes like, and she's got like a cool like electric mace.
Are you talking about your pretty girl phone game?
No, I'm talking about Fate Apocrypha, the anime.
Oh, okay.
When my girlfriend goes on work trips, I look for anime on Netflix to watch, and Fate Apocrypha came up, so I watched 4 or 5 episodes.
It's I managed to get my fiance to watch Skull-Faced Bookseller Honda-san.
What is that?
Oh, you haven't seen that? It's amazing.
It's really good.
Skull-Faced Bookseller Honda-san?
Mm-hmm.
What is that on?
He's a skeleton face man, and he sells manga. It's very slice of life.
Where do you watch it? Is it a Crunchy?
It's a Crunchy.
It's a
I
Crunchy.
gotta get back on the Crunchy. Well, if I get back on the Crunchy, I'm just gonna be watching the new season of
Oh, everyone's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
freaking out because you said fiance. They didn't know.
What?
Oh yeah, Jake's engaged.
Jake's engaged as hell.
I just got the footage back from. All right, I'm drawing a weird potato dog.
You did.
Okay, there
I
we
like
go.
that dog.
Villain shrimp. You can tell he's bad because the dog is worried.
Yeah,
The dog is worried.
The dog knows.
Yeah, the dog knows something is amiss here.
Oh man.
You want to swap you, Jake?
Yeah, I took my girlfriend Marie to a ramen festival in New York City with a bunch of her friends.
And at the bottom of the ramen was a very gross ring.
Yeah,
but
she was full, but you were like, keep eating the noodles.
Get all the broth.
What?
I
Randy's
just heard
here.
You were engaged.
What? You didn't know?
Via this chat.
I feel
How
like
did you not know?
Because you didn't say anything.
Are you Facebook friends?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook
saw it
or
on the
Twitter or
book.
something.
What are you guys
I-
talking about? What is Facebook?
I posted. I didn't want to be the guy that walked around the office being like, "Hey guys, guess who might not be lonely forever."
This is why.
No, you're
this
here
is why
right
the
now.
man needs a
Randy.
piece of engagement jewelry too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's
Because
very true.
There's nothing physically changes on the man
I tell you what, I need something to
in
look
a
at when I'm standing with his hands.
heteronormative
Randy,
engagement.
you are very sincere and good.
Yeah, no, I ran over when I heard it. I was like, this
Aw.
is silly that I didn't know in real life.
Aww.
All right, I'm gonna go watch the stream.
No, wait.
You can hang out.
Yeah, there's room.
There are 4 chairs in here, but these chairs are very oddly shaped.
They're clunky. I'll scooch.
No, I'll crouch. How's that?
do it.
I'll do one of these.
Okay,
Like a b-boy stance.
So wait.
What's up, chat?
To finish.
Yeah, what's the story?
To finish the story. So it's this big ramen festival in New York where like all the restaurants set up like booths and they're like trying to outcompete each other. So like one is like doing like truffle duck and another one is doing like handcrafted bone marrow. Like everyone's trying to outdo each other's shoulder to shoulder. Like every hipster and weeb and foodie in New York City is all crammed into this one street. And we start a TV crew just kind of stops our group and it just starts asking us like questions to. I think they were trying to do like a jaywalking kind of like get a load of these ignorant Americans because they start asking us about like Japanese celebrities we know. And between the 4 of us that were there, we start getting in like deep. We're naming like authors and filmmakers. I'm like, oh, Satoshi Kon.
You messed with the wrong fucking nerds.
Takashi Miike is a very good horror director. Like,
weeb baby.
and they were like, oh, okay, crap. Hold on.
We can't use any of this.
Yeah, but so I had let one of her friends know that
that's a
like,
good Jake.
I am way pudgier.
I'm just drawing a happy Jake.
You gotta get whiter.
You trying to marry Jake?
You gotta get way whiter.
This is a chibi Jake.
What are you,
Chips.
Reika on an episode of Cartoon Hell?
It's a very good episode of Cartoon Hell available on Dropout.tv.
Yeah.
But
Subscribe.
so they start. My fiance's name is Marie. She's been on the podcast a bunch. Like she's adorable and I love her and she's funny
great.
and great. And they started asking her about what's that book like, The Zen of Tidying Up or The Joys of Tidying Up. And like
sounds right.
and she had like a copy of it on her phone and she was like just giving like an interview about it. And I realized like my moment was now. I had the ring in my pocket.
Wow.
And the whole time we were there was this loud MC who was trying to bark people over to like a okonomiyaki stand. And like it's very stereotypical, like, come on everybody, #1 party, great time. And I'm not being racist, I am a little, but like that really was like he was like playing it up. like just laying on the English, and I run over to him. I like show him the ring and point to Marie, who's still giving the interview, and I was like, "Can I like use your PA system really quick? Like, you can say no, it's fine. I just like think this will be neat." And he immediately drops the accent and goes, "Yeah, sure. Just like make sure it's in the next 5 minutes because my boss says I have to go to the other side of the festival." So I set everything up behind her. Like I get the PA system, I get the microphone. She's still being filmed by the TV crew, and I get down on one knee, and it's all caught on film. She says yes. Everyone starts like cheering. And it's like, oh, it was so rad.
Jake, you made this festival good.
No, high quality ramen at an affordable price made the festival good.
Dang, I gotta go to a ramen festival.
Yeah, man, you might get married.
I might get engaged. Yeah.
Who knows? Who could say?
It was super fun, and
I'm gonna carry a bunch of rings in my pocket.
the only
You never know.
I just had a feeling like maybe adventure would happen.
And it damn did.
Did.
But this was I'm sorry you didn't.
It's a sweet story.
It's just yeah.
No, I found out now, and I got a cool story that you also told on air. What?
Whoa! It's like you got engaged again.
But this was like over a month ago. I shouldn't have.
What?
I should.
Now I'm upset.
Yeah, I made like Facebook and
There's
Twitter,
your
but I
ring.
didn't want to because here's
Ringo on right hand, Ringo on left hand.
Ringo
left.
on left.
Ringo on left.
Ringo on left.
I put ring on left. There
But
you go.
it's already weird because like my entire life is like just a gross nerd. I wanted a girlfriend or like, and as an adult, like I want a wife. But like no one's ever like, oh, someday this loneliness will end and I will have a fiance. Like it's like there's no fun in saying fiance.
I don't know. I
So
think it's
I-
kind of
fun to
fun.
say.
It's a fun word. It's like Beyonce.
You said it, and then we got Randy in the room.
Yeah.
We got
I
Randy
ran.
in the room.
My desk chair is spinning, sort of like Fred Flintstone.
That's fun.
Like I still want to say girlfriend because the nerd in me still wants to be like, oh yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend,
She's real.
my real girlfriend.
She goes to a different school.
She is. Guess who likes me and is another person?
What
What?
should I be drawing right now?
That's a
I keep pitching Pastas Man in the Slack.
pastas, man.
Instead of Spiders Man, because we were talking about Scampi and someone said pasta. I'm like,
Pastas
ooh,
Man?
Pastas man.
Oh, can I
It's
offer
just
you
Spider-Man.
a beef nugget in this humbling time?
Is this your bachelor party?
Yeah, I
Just
guess
eating
so.
nuggets in there.
God, I really don't want a bachelor party, and I don't want one of those like on purpose lame bachelor parties that
Hint,
you throw
hint.
to point out that you're not like throwing a regular bachelor party.
Oh man, I've got to plan a bachelor party for my brother. I'm
Ooh.
doing a bad job.
My brother.
Take him to the old fishing hole.
I'm gonna draw Bob from
I'm gonna
Overwatch. Someone
How
said
much
that.
of a scumbag is your brother? I've never really gotten to talk to Steve.
Steven's great.
So like,
He's a delight.
He also draws.
He's like me, but like more put together,
Older or younger?
younger.
Oh, that's upsetting.
He's 5 years younger.
oh, that's weird. That shouldn't be on you.
Yeah. I don't like it.
No, it's good. He got his driver's license before me.
Yep.
He's getting married before me, and his art's really good. You should check him out on Insta and Twitter
If you don't already,
If you don't already,
and you should already.
give Stephen Yaffe a look up. And I think he's doing commissions. So if you want a real cool looking commission, hit him up.
You should hire strippers, but don't make them strip. Make them just like hang out and drink and like
Not-
tell them about their interest. Like just like have them share stories,
Just to hear about a stripper's life.
or just yeah, I'm sure they've like done cool
Pixar
shit.
Movie.
They just like be like
A stripper's life.
Like-
Oh, I'm sorry, DreamWorks movie.
No, Bug's Life was Pixar.
Was it? Yeah, it was because
Ants
it had
was
the
DreamWorks.
man.
Oh God, Ants was such a horrifying movie.
well, you know the story behind Ants is it was Jeffrey Katzenberg was
I don't know
a
who
former
this
Disney executive
Mm-hmm.
who ended up forming DreamWorks with Steven Spielberg and like you know DreamWorks is anyway Jeffrey Katzenberg almost ruined Toy Story. He was like a weird tyrant, gave him too many notes, kept trying to make him change the movie, and finally like he was such an ass that like he basically like quit and was forced out of the company. And Toy Story went on to make a buttload of money and become one of the most popular movies of all time.
What did he want Toy Story to have?
He wanted like Woody to have more attitude.
No.
Yeah.
It's Sonic the Cowboy.
We covered this all in our Toy Story episode on Wizard and
the
Bruiser.
Bruiser.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, thank you, Sir Taco. But
I was on an episode of Wizard and the Bruiser.
What? Which one?
The World of Warcraft.
Oh, gotta listen to it now. At
So-
first I was like, please tell your story. Never mind.
so because because Jeffrey Katzenberg was a Disney executive through the whole time they were working with Pixar, he knew for 100% fact that their next movie, which they were already working on, was going to be A Bug's Life. And so, as a giant fuck you to Disney, he rushed ants out the door so quickly for the explicit purpose of fucking them over. It wasn't like one of those like
Did it fuck them over at all, or did?
I mean, people consider A Bug's Life one of the more disappointing like movies. Like,
But they don't like ants.
but they didn't like ants either.
Ants is genuinely a horrifying movie.
I feel like most people just don't like bugs like that.
I enjoyed both.
That's not true.
I liked both movies.
Nathan,
I watched both movies for sure.
that's not true.
I thought like Ants was the edgier movie though, because
Yeah.
it was clearly not for kids.
It's got Christopher Walken in it as a cool flying ant.
The weird militarized, like everything about, and also negative points for Woody Allen at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Although Bug's Life, negative points for Kevin Spacey. Nobody
Ah!
wins.
Yeah.
Nobody wins. People are bad.
Well, at
I
least
thought it
Kevin
was Dennis
Spacey's the
Hopper.
villain in that one.
That's true.
So,
But same as Shrek, same deal. Jeffrey Katzenberg hated Disney, and the entire Farquaad land, like anti fairy tale thing, was an explicit fuck you.
well, yeah, I got that. I knew that part.
Everybody in the chat, nobody wins.
It's a perfect town, but there are some. There's like we can't get sued for singing that song, right? Rules, let us lay them down.
I could sue you.
Oh, yeah.
See, what happened
I
was
wanna get sued.
the coffee I drank when I walked in is now kicking in,
Nice.
and that's why I'm yelling. I'm
Well,
very
that
sorry.
that plus probably the endorphins and adrenaline from reliving your engagement story.
Yeah.
That probably kicked it up as well.
Yeah, sure.
This is just a good drawing you're doing, Jacob.
Thank you. I just wanted to do a good drawing
For once.
because we're all, we're all chatting.
This
so I
isn't
figure
Pasta's Man, is this?
I can do this
Are you
while
doing like
Who is this?
a gimmick on him, or are you just
No,
drawing?
I'm just drawing Bob.
You're
Just drawing Bob.
You're just drawing Bob.
Can I just draw Bob?
Just draw Bob.
Is that fine?
Can you make him Bob from Bob's Burgers?
Oh.
He already has a mustache.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
Give him an apron.
Fine.
No, you already drew those good legs. Don't-
Yeah, those are real good legs.
Yeah, don't just draw this. Just draw this. My idea was fun, but it came too late.
Do you ever like try
little,
and
too
draw
late.
pants that aren't boot cut and it makes you sad? Because you think these could be cool in boot cut?
Bootcut pants are way easier to draw for some reason. Like for me, with the shape of, I always draw legs like thigh like this, and then with the bottom I go out.
You do a little bell bottom, yeah.
This is just how I always do legs.
It makes your characters feel more stable.
Yeah, because it really like roots them down. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty much always drawing bell bottom or bootcut jeans. So whenever I have to draw like a skinny jean, it's like really hard to. I just don't want to be like,
Taper it. Yeah. I love
Uh,
big ankle. That's my style right
Yeah.
there.
It's still pretty good.
It's good, but I don't like it. I don't like
Dude,
doing
draw
it
some
much.
joggers.
I think it's pretty good.
I mean, it's not bad. You shouldn't feel bad.
I didn't say I couldn't do it. I said I don't like to do it.
Well,
Oh,
that's
do
I
an
can do
episode of
lots
this
of things
thing
I
with
don't like to
Jacob
do.
I can do lots of things I don't like to do. That's
Making your
that's
bed.
adulting.
Randy,
It's
you
also
definitely have like a
arting.
cartooning
Taxes.
face, right?
Learning how to
Cartooning
art is a
face?
lot of
Yeah,
doing what you don't like to
you
do.
definitely have.
Oh.
You have the air of a doodlebug.
Oh boy, so how I got into Photoshop and graphic design is that I found Newgrounds.com and was going to like make flash animations, but I was way too impatient to actually put out like a FVF movie. So I was like, screw it, I'll make stills.
That's
That-
just drawings
Yeah,
at that point.
pretty much.
That's just images.
But I'm bad at drawing, or I'm relatively bad at drawing, I should say. I'm
You're good
fine.
at working the old Illustrator.
Yeah.
They're good at them vectors.
You're good at creating visual approximations of
guys,
things.
You don't have to stroke my ego. I understand I can make pictures. I just don't draw well.
I just wanted to compliment you.
Oh, thanks, man. It's been a while since we've complimented each other. I've just been fighting you for ages. Trying to destroy you.
You battle me at every turn, and
Just
I don't
a
know
room full
why.
of mortal
It's because
enemies.
of our voices.
Is Bob
yeah.
a playable character or just Ash?
He's Ash's like ultimate.
Oh,
He's involved in that,
He shows up.
He shows up and does some zone control.
That's fun.
which is cool. It's cool. It's what I like to call cool. Yeah, I like Ash. I like Ash. I like a cool cowboy woman.
I like Ash. The only thing that's giving me pause is they clearly backed down from making her like a sassy silver fox.
Yeah.
Like she was definitely supposed to be like Anna old.
And then they were like,
With like a real raspy smoker's voice and like probably gout. Cowboys don't eat great.
yeah, even future cowboys. It's future gout. It's techno gout.
Nano gout.
Nano gout.
Bob, what's your face's deal?
He's got robot mustache.
Got robot mustache. I do have to make sure that's covered in here.
That's such a fun design.
I just
thing.
realized like how much I use the nose as like that's where I start the face because that's
Yeah.
where
It's
it's
the
right in the
end of the
middle. I
face.
get that in the right spot, everything else will follow. But he doesn't.
But no nose.
He doesn't have one of
No
those.
nose.
so.
No nose for.
He has
robot.
kind of a nose
No,
approximate
it's November,
zone.
baby.
Like this kind of.
Wait, does that mean that the circles are eyes and therefore Zenyatta's eyes are on top and not those weird little slits?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question.
That's
And
always bugged me.
I just don't know the answer. I just don't. Let's get his little circles.
Yeah.
They're kind of high up.
Someone
Whoop.
when Jacob, when you posted that Slack screenshot of the thumbnails, someone was like, Nathan, why is your picture Torb? And I was like, I don't know, because we all were doing Overwatch and he's got the beard.
I think it's because they didn't want you to be a Torb main.
Well, I'm a nothing main because I don't really play. But
Yeah, I think that was what they were joking that like don't be a Torb main. I don't like that old fuck. I think that's what they were saying.
But he's the one. You don't have to aim. You can just make the thing.
Yeah, you don't have to aim, which is always a treat.
Yeah, I would when I
Now
played,
people are
I was
debating.
Lucio, Torb, and the Bastion were the three that I did the most.
The Bastion.
as when I played.
It's me, the Bastion.
It's me, the Bastion.
The kid at the Bastion. Jake, are you reading the chat? No, I am not.
Not even once.
And also, he cannot tell the truth.
Let's get like an approximation.
So is it, too late to get into Overwatch?
No.
No.
No, they keep making it different.
They
So-
add more
Yeah.
stuff to it all the time.
But
Yeah.
do they make it easy, or is it going to be like a Call of Duty sitch where it's like, you don't want to jump in now?
No, they
it's
pair
the-
you up
it's-
with...
It's the same game. They haven't changed the game at all.
You just
They just add more
You're
characters.
either protecting the payload or you're getting the zones or
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You will.
Is
Do
it
you
like
know?
capture the flag,
Do you know how to
sounds
go
like?
to a mark on your map and stand there?
Yeah, I can do that.
Then you got it, dude. You're in.
See,
yeah. It's I found because I was never good at it, but I found that it was colorful enough and like just fun looking enough that I didn't care that I was losing all the time. And sometimes you win, and then you're like, I don't know how much I had to do with that, but
But it was cool.
it was cool.
Feels good. They also reward you for like doing things other than just killing.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of rewards for like healing or like staying on where you're supposed to be or
Yeah.
defending or like taking damage that the other team doesn't have to take. The rest of your team, I mean.
So like getting shot gets you points?
Yeah, damage taken. If you're like a tank, you want to have a high damage taken.
Poe250, you drew something horrible for us. How do we get it to us? You can post it on Twitter, or what's like the generic Drawfee email?
It's drawfee@gmail.com.
Drawfee@gmail.com.
Which, by the way, if you have hold screens, we haven't had need of a hold screen this stream because we're all in the same room. But if you want to send us hold screens, we put those up while we're like taking commercial breaks or setting up games or switching screens when we've got someone on a Skype call. So you can send those. Preferred dimensions are the standard like 1920 by 1080, 16 by 9 dimension ratios.
I refuse to listen to Cam. Cam will never have a request given, especially if you repeat it so I can know what it is and tell them.
Did Cam have a request?
Cam had a request, but I cruelly denied it.
Wow.
I guess we'll never know what it is.
I guess we'll never know what it is.
Yeah.
Lies.
You've made a powerful enemy today, Jake.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, is that fur?
Yeah, this is like fur collar.
Ah. What
Look at this.
I'm
Look
just
at
fun
this
thing,
good.
like
just
this
styling
techno
him
and
up.
organic.
Look at this good, cool robot with a
Styling
mustache.
him up a little bit.
Mm.
Because his sleeves are like, it's torn off here. It's like a vest
Hey,
stitch.
like me.
Yeah.
I'm the robot.
You're the robot.
I'm done drawing this. I just did it for fun because I wanted to. Nathan, do you want to draw something?
Sure.
We have 15 minutes left.
We got 15 minutes left. What should we do?
The quote was, "Can you remind Nathan that he said he'd draw a thanks I hate it emoji/reaction image?"
Oh, right. Okay. So what should that be? What should that look like?
It has to. I mean, emoji denotes some kind of universal every face.
Right. So
the every face.
and every. So what's a thanks I hate it?
Mailer
face?
Fong, you left a very nice long message and is about to get bopped out of the chat, but we saw it.
What was it?
Thanks so much for your streams and YouTube videos. I was a serious doodler back in high school, and you've inspired me to pick it back up. I'm currently working on illustrations for a book my mom is writing.
Oh,
Smiley robot face.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So glad we could help inspire you to keep drawing stuff.
I think what's it? Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks I hate it. I feel like
You need
that's
the
like a.
teardrop somewhere.
I feel like that's like a this, like sort of a this mouth, just sort of like a
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
just sort of
perfect.
like a
Bit of a grimace.
yeah, like a and then a teardrop. You think?
Yeah.
Just sort of like a. Maybe no, yeah, maybe like that,
Ooh.
like that. Thanks, I hate it.
There's a lot of I hate it, but I don't see the like the bare like the barest supplication to like trying to have to act nice.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think we need to-
teeth.
Yeah, maybe teeth.
Oh yeah. Forced
Maybe,
teeth.
maybe sort
Like
of
a bad smile.
like a.
Like a forced smile.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, thank you.
Are we all? Do you do the thing where like if you're drawing a specific face, you make that face?
Yeah, all the time.
Can you add like that gum line on the outside of the smile for that real like sucking like?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it needs to be like
Like this.
like you
No,
can
like
see-
like there's the gap between the cheek and the tooth.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of the periodontus,
Nice.
periodontitis,
This.
I don't know, dude.
gingivitis.
This thing.
Gingivitis.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that thing.
And
And
then
really
just sort
pull
of-
in the cheeks.
and then
Oh
just like
yeah.
You kind of can dent in the teeth
I'm
a bit. I
smiling
think we
big.
need like a hint of horizontal line that shows that both sets of teeth are clenched together. Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Should I not no vertical teeth maybe?
Maybe no vertical teeth.
Maybe just like
Yeah. That's,
Maybe just
that's very
horizontal
emoji.
teeth.
okay.
Now, can you give it a little bit of like a cool street
Yeah.
vibe to appeal to teens?
Put it in a
Like the
cool hat.
original Woody from Toy Story.
Yeah. Like what Woody was supposed to be before the fucking suits ruined it.
Cool, edgy Woody.
I'm a cowboy, yo.
And I'm here to say.
I wrangle them out.
What is this? Universal themes of a fear of abandonment? Get that shit out of here.
Sort of like a maybe like
Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, definitely the eyes go up like that.
drift the pupils
Bit of a drift.
or
Yeah, they drift because you're trying not to focus on it, whatever it is that you hate.
that's a little too
Not so
yeah,
drifty.
I think maybe
A
just-
wall-eyed
a
stare,
neutral-
I
a
think,
neutral
like you're going to a
drift.
dark place.
maybe
I like the horizontal pupil. I think it suggests a squint. It suggests more
Yeah.
tension.
I like the horizontal pupil as well.
okay.
That's good. That's
This-
good.
This is Kermit.
Kermit the Frog
That
here.
is
Also,
not
you should
Kermit.
eat healthier and like maybe exercise a little more.
Kermit does not have teeth.
That's true.
Praise God. Kermit does not have teeth.
Kermit
Do we
is
want to
just
sort
chewing
of
tea
like
in
a
that.
sort of like a
Kermit had some big old chompers.
like
Two
that?
frogs.
Maybe too sad.
Erda Lebanese, random question. What is your guys' favorite music genre? I can answer for all four of us. Ska. Thank you. Moving on. Next question.
Jake is right.
I think I like the eyes being like rounded on the top.
Okay.
Like they're squinting up from the bottom. I think you can put the distressed eyebrow, but not the eye.
Okay, so
Oh, are
just
you
sort
doing
of
the
like
DreamWorks eyebrow?
sort of like a.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
nice.
This is. I appreciate all of the feedback.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cam, we're
you're
already
welcome.
doing your drawing, so we're not going to do Nips Kermit. You're going to have to wait till next week. Maybe throw us some bits. Make it a little more sweeter proposition.
We're really gonna fight Cam.
Sweeten the pot, you know what I'm saying?
I would love it if like we
Jake
just had a
takes
robot.
bribes.
All right, hear me out. It's a robot that like literally just hands us a 20.
Yeah. Grease my palms a little bit, you know? My palms are too dry to draw Kermit's nipples today.
Should I give it your like this hair that you do?
I do like that hair. This is a stupid face.
It's thanks.
Like
I
most
hate it.
emojis.
Thanks.
Thanks, I hate it. Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
An avocado. Thanks.
Thanks.
Do y'all have favorite emoji faces? Because I do.
I do.
What's your?
I like the sly smirk thing.
I like.
Which one is that?
It's
The
like an
one-
L-shaped mouth.
Yeah, the one curve up. I
Yeah.
hate that one.
I love it so much.
I never use that one.
I like the upside down smiley face.
Oh, that's a very good
That-
one.
Upside down smiley's good.
I might use that the most.
It's
I'm
just
a big fan of the one that's called Relieved, but it's the two downward U eyes and the downward U smile. Like your eyes are closed and you're like, thank you, thank you, you're welcome.
It's so polite.
Able Juice. We can't click that link right now, otherwise we'll lose the cursor. But if you add us on Twitter, we'll see it.
I'll look. Where is it?
Scroll it up.
It's already gone.
It's already gone.
It's already gone. We'll never find it again.
Boop. That's the I hate it.
Oh,
there we go.
nice.
Yay!
Oh, it's got a little nose.
He did add it. Drag it over. Show the people. Show the
Oh,
fine
that's
people.
good.
Dox this guy.
That's Abby Juice.
That's Abby Juice.
Abby Juice, this is wonderful.
That's great.
You're also repping
I
Funhouse
don't
in your
care.
in your
I
thumbnail.
hate it.
I'm trying to
I do
decide
my card to a
how
bitch.
should the face be?
Insurance.
I
big-
say
big
err on the
face?
side of relatable emoji-ness.
I think-
more details is more specificity.
I think the face needs to be smaller. Like it's
Confirmed.
So like this?
Yeah, smaller face.
Saving this some space and
Just kind of like.
We've got a whole
Imagine
lot
when
of
Caldwell
chips to eat
goes.
later.
No one can see me right now, but you know the face I'm
Yeah.
making. Guys, I just want to brag right now and say that it's 5 o'clock and my phone's at 85% battery.
Ooh, dang, dude.
It feels impossible that that's the case, but it is. And I'm just very proud.
You didn't even
Man,
plug
you
it in
should-
while you were at your desk?
No, it hasn't been plugged in since this morning.
A worthwhile flex.
Just so few people want to contact you that your phone is just burning no juice.
I think what it means is I've been working hard today and not taking it out as much.
You use your phone like that? I like don't use my phone the way someone of my age group and like hobby list should.
Like,
How so?
Like-
yeah, what do you mean?
What is
What I
that?
mainly do
What
on my
the
phone
fuck
is
are
like
you
play a
talking
what the
crossword
fuck
puzzle.
are you talking
Randy?
about?
I do crosswords and like text every once in a while. I don't.
Nathan,
I'm not
the
on Twitter
chat.
like that.
What?
Oh, the chat's
Go
still
to the
scrolled
end
up.
of the chat. We're missing all of the chat. There's so many good chats we've missed.
Jacob is a loser confirmed.
Oh, shit.
You wanted this.
Oh, damn it.
I was trying to protect your feelings, Jacob, but no.
Is that Mima Varga again?
Oh.
It is Mima Varga.
Every stream she comes at me. Or should I say they come at me? I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
But don't come at me. But then also they
I
come
got
at
rid
me,
of the eyebrows and I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come
Okay.
at me with compliments too.
This is the thanks I hated emoji.
So this is thanks I hate it, and I'll
lifesaver
add
eyes.
that to the I'll ink it up and make it look nice, and I'll add that to the emotes.
I think that's great.
Oh.
Yeah, Nathan, this is excellent.
That's great.
Okay.
Everyone better use that when they make something for you.
Should I do one name game? It's almost time to end it. Do you want to give me a name?
It's the final countdown.
Do you guys want to give me a name?
Do I just yell a random name?
Just any
One that you
name,
think
any
looks
name
good.
that you think would be fun to see me draw for 5 minutes.
Mima Varga.
Mima Varga. Okay.
You got to get Mima Varga.
Okay. So Mima Varga.
Sounds like part of the that Maya He Maya Who song.
How do you spell Mima Varga?
Yeah.
Mima Varga. That was me, you know.
You're Numa Numa guy.
I was Numa Numa
It's
guy.
Numa Numa Jake.
Mima kind of like sounds like mime.
Okay. So it's like
I don't know if that helps you at all.
I've been running into this weird thing where like old internet stuff is officially like
Mima Varga
really
said,
old.
"It's a real name, though."
It's
Too late.
We're drawing Mima Varga.
Too late. We're
Oh,
drawing
no.
Mima Varga.
You came at.
Are we
I,
accidentally roasting her?
I feel like you should draw Mima Varga since she's always coming at you.
She is always coming at me, but you're sitting there.
All right.
I don't want to sit there again.
Okay. All right. Then then you describe how I should draw Mima Varga though.
Okay.
Mima
Thinking
Varga.
like Joan of Arc.
Walk me through it.
Okay. So I'm thinking like a. You're doing good with the face. I was thinking like a baby-shaped face.
I was gonna give her sort of like a this mouth.
Oh, that's a good.
Whoa.
That's a good mouth. I wasn't expecting the head to go that direction,
Oh, I was
but now I see.
because she's they're
Saying it.
they're coming at you with
Meme of Arc, there it goes.
with a vengeance.
Okay, so this is Mima Varga coming at me.
Yeah, this is Mima Varga
As
coming
she
at
does
you.
every week. Every week she comes at me in a new, fresh way.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the freshest way?
I would like to say, though, before I continue this bit, that 99% of the time Mima Varga is very nice and complimenting me.
Okay.
Almost always.
Okay, so kinder
Yeah,
eyes.
I am joking.
Thanks, I hated eyes.
I'm not actually mad at you, Mima Varga. I'm just doing a bit. Just want to make sure that's clear.
Okay.
Now we can
Okay.
continue with the bit.
Okay,
I
so-
hate Mima Varga.
Okay. I do like this mouth I've drawn, so I'm gonna keep it. But maybe not. It's more just sort of like a.
A sad stormtrooper.
It does look like a sad stormtrooper.
All stormtroopers are sad. They were enlisted.
That's like every other country.
Okay.
I think that Mima Varga sounds kind of like noble too, though.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's
like
what
a
we're talking
posture
about.
that's like a arm behind the back.
Okay.
You know,
I'm
like
gonna
straight
yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's the face of nobility.
Okay, so nobility. So I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
little
like one of these.
For the record, Mima Varga says, "Yes, I really wanted this exactly. I love it. I love it. Thanks. I love it."
Ooh,
Yeah, Nathan.
There he is.
That's the shit
I
right
didn't know I
there.
wanted it.
That's the biz.
Ooh, boy. I love a hat.
Oh, yes.
It gets better.
Hear ye, hear ye. It is I, the Mima Varga. And I have a proclamation about that Feel When Wednesday.
But first I must sip my tea. Nathan, this is exactly what I wanted. I
Great.
didn't know it was what I wanted.
Great.
You were the right man for the job here, for sure. So are we saying that like meme is like a title like Duke?
Oh, yeah. I'm
I'm
into
the
it.
meme of Varga.
The meme of Varga.
Presenting the meme of Varga.
It means you own land in like text.
Yeah. Like back in medieval
You had a
times,
letterpress.
they didn't have the internet or like images to share around for memes. So it was kind of like a court jester. They had a court meme. And like whatever the hot joke was, they would just have the meme repeat it over and over again.
I grow weary, Jester. Quote tweet something at me.
This is fun. This was a good stream, guys. I'm glad we did it.
I'm glad too, Nathan.
I'm glad Jake's engaged.
This,
I'm glad you know Jake's engaged.
I'm glad you know Jake's engaged.
the BuzzFeed article is like, this Albanian noblewoman is blowing up on TikTok.
I'm curious to see what's going to be in that hand.
Oh, I was thinking like just sort of like on a scepter.
Yeah, absolutely,
Like
on a
a-
scepter.
Nathan, people are rightly calling out that is Scrafty's, the Pokemon's mouth.
That is Scrafty's mouth.
It's Scrafty's mouth.
Yeah.
Scrafty, the
Listen.
artist one?
Pablo Picasso said that all art is stealing from Pokemon designs and making it your own.
Listen, if I have to come up with my own mouths that are not based on Pokemon, then we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
Truly does sound like a Vox documentary, though. Every mouth is based on this one Pokemon.
It's like numerology. It's just you don't know how deep it goes.
This could be a Pokemon,
Oh, yeah.
realistically speaking.
I hate the people Pokemon. It's
Yeah.
real bad.
This could be
Mr. Mime was
an
one of my
alternate.
jams.
No, because
No
if
one likes Mr. Mime. Randy?
Except for Randy.
Why does Randy like Mr. Mime?
Because no one else does. I'm the guy.
that's bad. Knock that
What?
entire attitude out of your system.
That's my entire aesthetic.
No, that's
Known contrarian, Randy McKay.
Randy likes it, so you don't have to.
Yeah. I'll talk about his good points. He learned. He could learn like Hyper Beam.
Yeah, so could everyone else.
Not everyone.
Mr. Mime's a fairy type now.
no like stuff like Tyro, which is like, that's just a boy. That's just it's an ugly boy, a malformed boy. But you send that boy to school.
Yeah, that boy deserves a chance at life
Yeah.
outside of the battling pits.
Oh, that poor kid.
Ooh, the boots. The thigh-high boots.
Oh man. A fencing sword to slash Jacob with.
Yeah, it looks like a big sewing needle scepter sort of thing.
You get my point.
Cam, if you can pick up some churros and a handle of whiskey, that would be great. Thank you.
Where's Cam going?
Costco.
Nice.
Cam, get me as many corn dogs as you can fit.
As you can fit.
Don't buy anything from me specifically. Just take one of every food sample, put it in your pocket, and then put it in an envelope and send it to us.
Take one of every food sample and put it under your pillow. By morning, they will be gone, and Jake will have obtained them, and he'll leave a shiny golden tooth.
What a trade. I've always wanted a Costco trampoline.
What?
Costco sells trampolines.
But theirs specifically?
Well, they were the only trampoline I've ever seen that just wasn't already in someone else's backyard. Like, I don't know where people buy trampolines.
Oh, so it felt like attainable.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're at Costco. Maybe this week we'll get a trampoline for our apartment in Brooklyn.
That's asking for trouble.
Sure
My
is.
ceilings are too low for that. I'd hit my head immediately and die. It would be like the most open and shut case.
Yeah.
The investigators come in, they look at the trampoline, look at a blood stain on the ceiling, and then look at my corpse laying nearby. And they're like, well, I think we know what happened here.
All right, guys, have a good weekend.
Another trampoline dipshit. Add him to the folder.
Puts out a cigarette in the. The city has 1,000 stories. A lot of trampoline dipshits, though.
All right,
Came to
this
my
is
office, head flat as a
this is
nail.
me. This is Mima Varga.
I love this,
Beautiful.
Nathan. This is just a good design.
Can you just add a big dumb letter V on the front of it?
Oh, yeah.
Just to let
like
people
a
know.
V design, yeah. Yep.
House of Varga.
There we go.
Ooh.
The meme of Varga approaches.
The dome, too. I like that.
Great. Thanks for watching. Again, tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the channel Twitch Presents, or come to Drawfee. We will be auto-hosting as well. We're doing a Dropout Marathon.
Yeah.
And if you tune in at midnight Eastern Time, that's when they will be airing the Cartoon Hell episodes. And Julia will be in the chat hanging out.
You can chat with Julia.
You can
tonight
chat
only.
with Julia tonight
Midnight
only.
Eastern Standard Time.
From our new apartment.
From her brand new apartment.
Oh, I didn't. This doesn't make sense.
No one ever won houses on The Price is Right,
There we
right?
go.
Wait, are they
think
doing
so.
multiple episodes or like a premiere? How's that?
I think it's like a marathon. So I think they're doing a couple. I don't know the full. It's going for a while. Like they're doing it in segments. So the Cartoon Hell they're showing, I think, more than one episode.
Well, it's like 3 hours long, the block, so it'd have to be.
Yeah, I think they're showing a bunch of episodes. So
Alright.
if you are not a Dropout subscriber and you're on the fence and you're like, what am I missing? Come check it out.
Check it out.
Could be fun.
Could be fun.
And if you are a Dropout subscriber, just come chat with Julia.
Go talk to Julia.
Yeah.
That never hurt anyone.
Never.
It hurt me several times.
Oh, no.
Nathan, wait, draw a
Jake,
porf.
you don't. But
Oh, I
everyone
got it.
else do.
You gotta porf it up.
I got to draw Porf.
Porf it up.
Give me something, porf.
Porf me, porf me, porf me.
Just a funky bass line in a porfo. The porf jester.
Do you remember the time
Ooh.
we did a porf? Do you remember the time?
Someone's linking something to me, but I can't see what it is.
Oh.
I can't see what it is. Maybe it's on my phone. Oh God, it's that damn moon.
Oh!
I left it up to scare myself with,
Nice.
and it worked. I
Nice.
hated
Look
it.
at this. Look at this porf formation.
Let's check Twitter.
Gargle porf.
Who's been tweeting at me?
Lemon grab.
Wizard and the Bruiser on iTunes. Subscribe, please. Please listen. If the number goes up, I finally get a Casper mattress.
Yeah, if you've never listened before, definitely just pick an episode where they talk about a thing you like, or you can listen to the World of Warcraft episode because I'm on that one.
You should listen to all of them.
Listen to all of them. I meant for a first one, because once you listen to one, you'll be hooked.
I
If
currently
you-
have the Jurassic Park one.
If you
Oh,
listen
queued
to
up.
any of them, be sure to stare at the art the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I made that art.
Familiar?
I made the Whizbrew art, so stare at it the whole time and don't stop.
Unless you listen to it in your car like I do, then please stare at the road.
Yeah, be
do
be
look
a
at the
safe
road, but
driver.
Picture it in your mind's eye.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're leaving.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks,
Have a good
everybody.
weekend.
Get that beautiful punum in there.
They got a wavy hand.
All right.